Hi, thanks for joining. In this video series, we're walking through several tips to help you kick off your project to product journey. In our last video, we talked about the need for a compelling reason to change. In this one, we're going to get through and talk about 3 characteristics you need in that first value stream. So first up, I'd encourage you to start small. We want to find a group that we can actually wrap our arms around and go deep with a small group instead of wide. This is going to allow us to have meaningful conversations, actually get in and understand the change necessary to bring about the positive benefits we're looking for. So let's go deep instead of wide. I also want you to go wide enough that you encapsulate work end to end. So we don't want to start with a single team that can only do part of a product delivery. We want to start with the entire group that can dream work, build it, and actually put it into production and support it in our first value stream. The third bullet here is you want to be able to get this momentum quickly so you can find wins and build on those wins. So that's also going to come by finding a group where leadership is engaged, okay? This is absolutely critical. We want leadership engaged for the long haul. This isn't about just funding that first pilot and then walking away and checking in 3-6 months later to see how it goes. We want leadership involved week to week, month to month for sure as we go through this. And in that, we want to focus on flow metrics and business outcomes all the way through. So I'd encourage, at the very least, executive reviews with this one, where we're going to talk about the business outcomes that we're working toward and how flow metrics are giving us insight into how if we're making progress or not towards those ends. Third, I want to always encourage our leadership to emphasize the why. As we go about teams, we don't want to go project to product for the sake of being project to product. We want to do this because we actually want to make progress towards things that matter. So those are another key set of characteristics. And then the third characteristic we're going to know we've got the right value stream is when we can empower teams. We want to find this thin slice of the organization that can define, build, and deploy code end to end. We don't want to start with, say, just a DevOps part of the org. We want to find this thin slice through the org. And then beyond that, we want to find a part of the organization where the teams are empowered to own their own processes and own their own improvements. That's where you're going to get the most traction and the fastest buy-in. Hopefully this helps you choose that right part of the organization to get started. We're going to explore this topic even further on flowframework.org, and I'd also invite you to check that out. There's a lot of other great resources there to help you on your journey. Thanks for your time.